We spend less than $15, and our family eats fresh salad all winter. What started as a simple solution to cold season shortages became something we now repeat every year. Even when everything outside slows down, this small system keeps producing fresh lettuce, spinach, and arugula week after week. It all begins with choosing the right location. During winter, sunlight becomes more limited, so selecting a spot that receives as much light as possible is essential. A backyard corner, a space near a wall, or even a protected area that captures sunlight throughout the day can work well. Protection is just as important as light. Cold winds and low temperatures can slow growth, so creating a sheltered environment helps maintain stability. Simple barriers, positioning near structures, or using natural protection can make a big difference. Once the location is set, attention turns to the growing space. Instead of relying only on open ground, contained growing areas can be used to improve control over soil and temperature. This allows for better results during colder months. The soil is then prepared carefully. It must be loose, fertile, and well-draining. Organic matter such as compost is mixed in to provide nutrients and improve structure. Healthy soil is what keeps plants growing even when conditions are not ideal. With the soil ready, planting begins. Lettuce is planted first. It grows quickly and allows for repeated harvests by cutting the outer leaves. Different varieties can be used to create a mix of textures and flavors. Spinach is planted next. It adapts well to cooler temperatures and produces nutrient-rich leaves that can be harvested multiple times. Arugula is added to the system to bring faster growth and a stronger flavor. It matures quickly and can be harvested early, helping maintain a steady supply. Seeds are planted in rows or small sections, spaced to allow proper airflow. Even in a small area, organization helps maximize production. After planting, the soil is watered lightly. Moisture is important, but overwatering must be avoided, especially in cooler weather where evaporation is slower. In the early days, growth is steady but slower than in warm seasons. This is natural. The plants are adapting to lower temperatures and reduced sunlight. As the days pass, small green leaves begin to appear. These first signs of life confirm that the system is working. To protect the soil and roots, a light layer of mulch can be added. This helps regulate temperature and maintain moisture, creating a more stable environment for growth. Sunlight remains a key factor. Even during winter, consistent light allows the plants to continue developing. Positioning the growing area to capture maximum light each day makes a noticeable difference. Watering is done with care. The soil is kept slightly moist, never saturated. Balanced moisture supports steady growth without stressing the plants. Weeks go by, and the garden slowly fills with green. Lettuce forms soft leafy heads, spinach grows dense and dark, and arugula spreads quickly across the soil. One of the advantages of these leafy greens is their ability to regrow. Instead of removing the entire plant, outer leaves are harvested while the center continues producing. This method allows for repeated harvests from the same plants. As a result, the garden becomes a continuous source of fresh salad. Harvesting becomes part of the routine. Small amounts are collected regularly, ensuring that the plants remain productive. The freshness is noticeable immediately. Leaves are crisp, clean, and ready to eat straight from the garden. Back in the kitchen, meals become simpler and healthier. Fresh salads made with lettuce, spinach, and arugula are always available, even during the coldest months. Maintenance remains minimal. Occasional watering, removing unwanted growth, and ensuring proper light exposure are enough to keep the system running. Because the plants are grown in a controlled environment, problems are reduced. The garden stays manageable and consistent. Over time, the soil continues to improve as organic matter breaks down. This supports ongoing growth without the need for constant input. The system proves to be reliable. Year after year, the same approach produces similar results. By the middle of winter, when fresh produce is often less available, the garden continues to supply what the family needs. What started as a way to save money becomes something more valuable: independence and consistency. The cost remains low, but the return is continuous. Even a small space can provide enough for regular meals when used efficiently. As the season progresses, the cycle continues. Plants regrow, new leaves form, and harvests repeat. There is no single harvest moment. Instead, there is a steady supply that lasts throughout the season. In the end, the system works because it focuses on simple principles: good soil, proper light, and consistent care. It shows that growing food is not limited to warm seasons. With the right method, even winter can become a productive time. Less than $15, a small space, and a simple setup. That's all it takes to keep fresh lettuce, spinach, and arugula on the table all winter long. Sometimes, the best solutions are the ones you can repeat year after year.